All right, one more.
Dreams without goals
Come
are
on.
just dreams,
Come on.
and ultimately they fuel disappointment.
Exactly.
On the road to achieving your dreams, you must apply discipline,
Discipline, come
but
on.
more importantly, consistency, because without commitment, you'll never start, but without consistency, you'll never finish.
Never finish. That
Never.
is true.
Hello, I am Jasmine Robinson, your co-host. Welcome to Flip These Bricks Weekly Connection Call. We have this call every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is our time to get together as a community and to share our knowledge and expertise. Our call starts at 7, but we usually give people about 5 minutes to get in and join us. We would prefer if you would have your cameras on so that we can see your lovely faces, as we like to get to know each other as we do business. As we are going through the call, please monitor your mics, your microphones. Please try to be in a quiet space. If you are involved in a different conversation, just make sure that you are muted so that we are not interrupting the person that has the floor. We are a group to support. We are here to support each other. So please make sure that you're giving your full attention and are participating. It makes the call more fulfilling. We get more information when we collaborate and share. And of course, most importantly, share the opportunity. Enjoy the opportunity. We are here to build relationships, to build partnerships, and to refer business. All right. So this is our mission. We want to continue to grow. So we do ask that you invite friends, other business professionals, those who are interested in investing, those that are seasoned investors, all are welcome. So we can talk a little bit about membership for those who may be on the call. What are the benefits of becoming a member? We have group calls, so we have group coaching. That's what's taking place now. We do this every Monday. We also have business development. I conduct accountability calls bi-weekly for our members who are interested. They've been going very well. I've been doing calls with Miss Maria, Miss Janice, and Janae, and they are definitely striving and growing in their investment portfolio. Also, we try to create, or we are creating funding sources. We have had MLO on, we've had a finance guy on, and we'll continue to bring in other partnerships, as well as our long-term goal is to create funding within our community through joint ventures. So that is why we're here, to connect and get to know each other, so that when real estate opportunities come together, we can join forces and make those things happen. And there's also local support in Atlanta. That is our primary market right now. So we do have local support there, as well as in other cities. We are in Dallas, New York, Charlotte, Florida, and other cities if I cannot remember. All right. And of course, we want to do business referrals. So please take the opportunity to unmute yourselves as we do our connections. Introduce yourselves. Tell us about the services that you provide, so that when we are in the marketplace, we can share your information and bring more business to you. Also, please put your contact information in the chat. Provide us with your name, your email, a good phone number. We would love to stay connected to you. All right, so I think it will be a great time for us to begin to introduce ourselves. We have a small group today, so it'll be awesome. Everyone will have a chance to speak. All right, who's going to kick it off?
I can break the ice. I'm Daniel Dawkins. I'm general contractor, real estate developer. I commute between the New York tri-state, the Metro Atlanta, and the Dallas Metroplex. So if you guys are ever in need of a builder that need to analyze your property, looking for investment properties, I put my website down inside the chat if anybody would like to click on it, for those who's actually new to the call.
Yes. Thank you, Daniel. Am I going to have to call names, or are we going to just volunteer? Actually, I have a question for. Oh, thank you.
This is I'm Alteric Bruton, owner of Bruton Capital LLC, nationwide real estate investor, doing wholesaling and flipping, and basically can scout, research, and work deals across the country. Also property analyst for Flip These Bricks. So if you have a property that you have or that you're inquiring on, you need information on it or trying to find information or want to know if it's a good deal, we can, work the numbers. If you need any help, just let me know. And I will drop my info down in the chat.
Thank you, Tariq. Appreciate it. And what city are you in?
I'm in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
There we go. All right.
Good evening, everyone. This is Myra. Walter's in Atlanta. I am the founder of Greater Works, Inc., which is a nonprofit organization that bridges seniors and youth together through volunteer projects and community initiatives. I'm here just to collaborate. I have a vision and goal of having a multi-use campus for seniors and youth, intergenerational activities, and also housing. So I really enjoy the weekly calls and hope to start some coaching soon and just look forward to working and being on the team.
Awesome. All right. I will definitely call you, Myra. You set yourself up.
Yes.
Okay. Who else would like to unmute and share a little bit about yourself? Introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about what you do, or even what brought you to the call. How did you find out about Flip These Bricks? All of these things would be beneficial.
You might as well just go down the list. Just go
All
down
right.
the faces and,
Let's go. Here we go. All right, George, you can kick it off because I have a question for you.
My name is George. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
My name is George Maple, Maple Insurance Brokerage. Specialize in group benefits, those that have small businesses. Putting a whole benefit package together for you, which includes health insurance, dental vision, the complete benefit package. I also specialize in finding policies for those that may have got declined or just have some medical challenges that you are not able to find a policy for. I have an array of companies that I deal with to get you insured. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, but I'm currently licensed in now 13 different states. I just added Connecticut to my portfolio. So I always just add states as needed.
Very good.
And I'll put my information down.
Yes, please do. And my question is, after your presentation that was so great the other day, how many of our members or people on the call followed up with you?
Miss Talbert.
Okay.
And
Yes.
Mr. Dawkins.
Mr. Dawkins. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Ms. Vondres. You can actually, that was a great segue. You can introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening.
I am.
Maybe a little. Go ahead. I mute.
Okay, so let me do this 4,500.
My name is Vondres. Amen. I am a minister of the gospel. Amen. I have several ministries that I lead. They're global ministries in the arena of the global app called Clubhouse. I have also One Heart for the Harvest, which is a homeless shelter ministry as well. We're looking to do that global as well. We also have a children's ministry that we do globally as well. And, just looking to build communities. Our main focus is to build people, to help people to change their thinking mindset, to know who they are, who God has created them to be, and to be confident in that. And we all have a purpose. We've all been created in this world for a purpose. And I believe that, it's if we can get the work done together, we can reach more people. Amen. One of my goals is to also build communities with housing development. We're going to be in Florida in July with the ministry. And so hopefully we're looking to actually purchase land before we even get to Florida so that we could be able to go and see how we're going to develop this land and what we're going to bring to the state of Florida by way of, helping our community. And so I also invited my spiritual mom on, she's on iPhone 13, so she may not come off, she's at work. I also have one of my good friends. I call him my twin. He's joined us as well from Ghana, Africa. Amen. And so hopefully some more of the ministry people will come and join us. But I am so grateful for Flip These Bricks, because the very first time that I heard Daniel speak, I was like, yes, I have to be a part of this, because it just really sounds like the same vision that God had given me. And, I've been coming ever since. Like,
You
yeah,
have.
I'm all in. Like, yeah, I just jumped in with my whole self.
I know,
Amen.
off the ledge, right?
Off the
Jumped off
ledge.
the ledge.
Amen. Amen.
I know. Thank you so much, Vondros. Thank you for
Thank
introducing
you.
yourself. Thank you for inviting your members or friends. We do appreciate that. And then also, I'm going to follow up with you. I sent you a text message, so we
Okay.
can follow up offline.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, so we have some more people joining us. Happy Monday, guys. Hi, Ebony, Maria, Joseph. Glad to see all of you and the new faces as well. We're going to continue to do introductions. Miss Janice, you're on mute. Would you like to go ahead?
Oh, okay. My name is Janice Hackney. I'm a retired registered nurse. I'm here on Flip These Bricks to learn to create generational wealth, as we're all here on the same focus. I'm a patented inventor of a product called Panis Adapter. So I'm one of a third inventor of this particular device, trying to get it to market. And so I'm looking for joint ventures as well as single opportunities so that I could create some wealth.
Oh, I learned something new about you tonight. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
I forgot to say that way back when. I said, well, let me find something about myself that I could say, because
Yes.
I'm learning about real estate. I get a lot of information from these calls, as well as my one-to-one coaching sessions with Miss Jasmine. And so I'm learning a lot in this chapter of my life.
I love it. I love it. I was like, that's so awesome. All right. Anybody else would like to unmute naturally, or am I going to have to continue name calling? All right. I can always count on the dreamer. We can't hear you though.
How you doing? How you doing? God
Good,
bless
how
you
are you?
guys. I'm just
Yeah.
excited to be here.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to be on mute a little bit, but I'm just here. I love you guys, and I'm just gonna be able to listen today. But thank you,
Wow.
thank you. I love you guys.
I think that's the quickest he's ever spoke. I'm like, okay, we'll take it.
When I do have two projects for you though. One of them is my guy that's in New York, and he actually he has a bunch of acres of land at his crib, and he's wanting Flip These Bricks to give him some kind of quote or some kind of vision as far as what we can do to manifest his dreams. So he's exactly he should be here on this call right now. I don't know. I know he said he's coming, so we'll talk a little later. Thank you again.
Oh,
I love you guys.
Thank
love
you.
Guys.
And then Joseph, one other thing, I want to follow up with the guy from California that night. I can't seem to find his number and he didn't put in the chat. So if you could private message me or text me his info, I'd really appreciate it.
I will, because he's wanting more. He's wanting to get involved as well.
Yeah,
so yes,
I've been meaning to.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. I love you guys. I'm right here though. I'm listening.
All right. Anyone else want to unmute? Some of our members.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, hi, Anthony.
Hey, good night. Forgive me, I'm a little bit choppy here. I'm on the train from Florida to Virginia, the other train, so a little bit choppy. So pretty much, Anthony Brown here, New Yorker, Floridian, licensed Florida realtor as well as design architect, developer. So I'm here just to be part of something great, especially at the grassroots level and at the beginning stage. So I'm excited to be part of the group. It's just been better, getting better and better every week. And, the sky's the limit, and what's possible with Daniel and the rest of the team is just super duper great, to be part of. So appreciate the time, appreciate being part of the group.
Amen.
All right. Thank you so much, Anthony. Good evening, Maria, Janae, seeing some of our regulars. If you guys want to take the opportunity to unmute, introduce yourselves. Hi, Ebony, as well. That would be great. We greatly appreciate it.
Okay, I was trying to unmute. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I am Maria McNeil, and I've been a part of Flip These Bricks for a minute now. I love to come on Monday nights to listen and take in information. Janae Spruill is my partner. She lives in Maryland. We have been having conversations with Jasmine. She has been holding us accountable. We have been navigating our way through to figure out exactly how we're going to move. We did have a conversation with Luther. Forgot what day it was, but we had a conversation with Luther to kind of help us navigate our way through. But I am now a licensed clinical social worker. So I'm excited about that. Janae is also a licensed clinical social worker. I am also a director of a student program with Tougaloo College here in Jackson, Mississippi. And I'm looking to build generational wealth, however that looks to me. I'm excited about the journey. And that's that.
Thank you so much, Maria. I appreciate it. Thank you for unmuting. All right, so I'm definitely seeing a lot of new faces. We would love to get introductions from some of our newer guests. I don't want to call the people that just logged in, but maybe iPhone 13 or Apostle Mark. If you would like to take a moment and let us know we know how you heard about Flip These Bricks, but who you are, where you live, what you do, what brought your interest to Flip These Bricks? Anyone? If you're unable to unmute and speak, definitely still put your information in the chat. We'd love to stay connected with you all. So providing your phone number, email, your name would be great. All right, Daniel, you got to help me out some. Quiet. It's a little quiet on the mic tonight. It's a little quiet on the mic.
It looked like iPhone 13 unmuted.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Vanessa Vereen. I'm Pastor Vanessa Vereen. My daughter is Vondres Tolbert, who invited me to the call. I have owned 5 houses in the past over my life. So what is interesting me is working with my daughter and with the company of you all in building communities of taking ownership of homes again, getting into that, into possessing the land. And so I just give God praise for being here tonight. And I look forward to glean from you guys.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. Thank you so much for unmuting. Definitely appreciate that. I think a great segue from that is talking about our referral program. Daniel, do you want to give a little bit of information? You want me to take it, talk about our referral program? We have a great program, so it might be a great time to share, especially since we have some new guests that have been referred by Vondres.
Yeah, you can you can run through the referral program. I got a couple of things I wanted to share with the group as well once you elaborate a little bit on the referral program.
Okay, no problem. So as we mentioned, we are a membership group, membership community. So once you have become a member of Flip These Bricks, you are eligible for our referral program. And what that looks like is if you refer someone to our program and they sign up and pay their membership fees. Our membership fee is $1,500. It is a one-time fee, and it is for the first year. For every referral that you receive, you can get $1,000. Okay, so your member pays their 1,500 and we automatically forward or pay it forward the $1,000. And the reason why we're doing this is for several reasons. One, we are not a community built on our membership fees. That's not our purpose. We're trying to connect people. We're trying to build partnerships, and we want to build our wealth through real estate, not through membership fees. And then the other is that it's a way to create capital. So if you're saying that you don't have money to invest or you're trying to get out of debt, this is an option to quickly bring someone to a resource, a pool of resources, and you get paid to do it. So as we said, there's not a cap on how many people you can refer. If you bring 10 people, they sign up and they become members, they pay their fees, you get $10,000. It's very easy math. And we are probably one of the only membership groups or communities that is offering such a great referral program. You can definitely find out more information about us at flipthesbricksacademy.com. There we have information on our coaching program. We have information, our link to our application. We have information to our referral program. We have our events there. So it is a great place to start to find out more information about FTB. Also, you can find us on Mighty Networks. It is our social platform. It is where we communicate with our members offline. We share pictures, we upload our videos, and there's more to come there as well. So become a member and then refer some friends and gain some capital. All right.
Thank you, Jazzy. Somebody else was speaking?
That was me.
Oh, okay. We got, I see that there's a few other new faces. We can chime back in a little bit. What I wanted to mention, especially to our current members that's actually on these calls, we want to start really spicing these weekly calls up. So for the ones who've been seasoned, that's now comfortable and kind of understand exactly why we're here, start bringing some information to the table. If it's a lot of information that needs to be presented, if you want to let Jasmine know a few days prior to our call, she can get you guys on a slot to where you can actually present some things. But it's okay to share information that you guys are finding, so therefore we can have a little dialect on the activities that's actually going on. Because Ms. Janet, she sent me a text with the Connecticut market on several different municipalities, basically just showing the growth in the area. Things like that is helpful because it gives the group an idea of what we're doing behind the scenes. And then, collectively as members, when we meet outside of this particular network, we could actually have a little bit more to talk about. So, just for our current members and everyone who's currently not members that, that definitely still show up on the calls, weekly, feel free to bring, what you find to the table. It was really exciting today to hear, Ms. Janice speak and confident of information. I don't think Anthony had signed on yet, but Ms. Janice learned a lot from your presentation, Anthony. She had an encounter with a few people, and she was confident enough to speak on it based on the information that you actually shared, which is great, and that's what we want to do, here at FTB, and also for all the current members, Jasmine will be sending out an email to you guys at the end of the week regarding our monthly leadership training in Zoom that we're going to start having on a monthly basis, to where we as a group can just kind of get into the nuts and bolts of, what's really, really happening in real time. Like I mentioned to you guys on the weekly calls, and then when I talk to some of you guys personally, the whole focal point of FTB is to create the power of partnership. So we want to start utilizing that. We want to start really actually making that, work in real time. I was just sitting here doing some math. It's actually, 21 people here now. But when I was doing the math, I was like at 16 people at $3,000. We got $48,000. And that's half of what we need for a private money lender to give us something to be able to do a project. And that's the way that, you guys as members can start grouping up together, even if it's just 2 or 3 of you guys. So I want to start having these conversations, regularly, so we can be confident to know what to do and when to do and why we should do. So therefore we can actually start implementing, the reason why we're here, so it can actually work. The information that Janice received, and Jasmine mentioned on getting a book, so now we can start, introducing, that to our book club. Only thing that's going to do is enhance the environment of our mental mentality for us to get ready to start putting all of this stuff in action. So I just wanted to, share that with you guys so y'all can feel confident to know that it's okay to bring whatever information, whether you have all the answers or not. I currently have a project that came to me that I think will be a great opportunity for FTB as a whole. One of my clients I'm currently building a house for now, he represents NFL players, and one of his clients is doing an investment property in Atlanta and been screwed over by his partners as well as the builders who was working on the property. And we all had a Zoom call today, and it was presented to me to see if I would be interested in partnering with the individual to finish the property out. We currently have another conversation that's happening tomorrow with his current lender that has given him an extension. So it's a project where funding have already been, executed to the project. It's in Atlanta. I think is a good opportunity. So I'm definitely gonna, present it, to the group after tomorrow once I kind of get more the meat and potatoes of what's actually owed on the property. But even if, the group don't get involved into the property, these are the type of situations that we all should keep our eyes and ears open that we can bring to the table, even if we're not in a financial position to do it ourselves. If you hear of someone that's into something, or if you got a neighbor or someone who's actually selling a home, these is good opportunities for us to invest and make money as well. Because what we can do as investors, if someone has a home on a market that they're selling for, whatever that base price is, but the home needs remodeling, we know that them homes are more attractive if they was already move-in ready. So as a group collectively, we can partner together. We can come up with the funds. We can rehab their home and put the house on the market completed. They get exactly what they're looking for, maybe a little bit more, being that they want to partner with us. We get the funding construction, and we don't have to purchase a property at that point, but we rehabbed it and we was able to share in the profits, on the back end. There's a lot of ways that we can actually be creative as a group and be able to start generating the income that we need so we can come together to go out and purchase some land and start planning for some future development projects.
Yes. I'd like to piggyback on that a little bit because, if you're new to investment, sometimes there's a reluctancy to speak or to talk because it's new verbiage, it's new content, it's new dialogue. And so please consider this a safe place. What Daniel's saying is bring the information, present it. It's a safe place to learn the lingo, to practice your analyzing a property. So that's why we're encouraging our older members or our visitors, whoever's on the call, to bring information and share so that you can practice and become more competent, just as what happened with Ms. Janice after the tax lien presentation. Yeah.
So Daniel, the outcome after the call is going to be in Mighty Works under the members portal.
It's going well. Jasmine will post it in Mighty Network, but we're going to create a completely separate Zoom link that will be consistent starting from this week on out. to where we can just all pop in as members and we can talk about our current deals, talk about deals we want to do. We can get a little bit more personal with each other and see who's comfortable in what places that they are and ready to invest, so we can start looking at, deals collectively together. I'm personally looking at a lot of things in the Dallas, Texas market right now as we speak. So I will definitely be sharing a lot of information. Try not to, jump around too much. I did start one project in Atlanta, so I'm currently like 40% into this particular deal. So once I finish this project and we get the house sold and everything, I'm going to start investing a lot of my time into the Dallas market over the next year, because one of my goals personally is to come back into the Atlanta market and purchase some land, because I want to build a vacation resort there. And that's going to be a lot of opportunity for the members of FTB, because on this particular resort, we're going to have timeshares and, things of that nature and stuff like that. So that's just one of my ultimate goals of being able to secure the land. Once the land is secured, then, that everything else would be planning and designing and, speaking to, banks and lenders and stuff like that. But those are some of the focuses that I'm personally focusing on, that I will be personally bringing to the table. We all know as investors, everybody have their niche. Some are fix and flips, some are wholesalers, some are, buy and hold. There's several different avenues for us to be able to generate, revenue. But collectively, if we really start communicating with each other, you'd be surprised how much we can do together and help each other, into, other situations and stuff like that. And also, I'm working on another referral program that we're going to be bringing into FTB outside of the $1,000 referral program. I'm going to be getting Flip These Bricks licensed as a general contractor in the states that we're currently working in. Just so as a company, even though I'm a licensed GC, I want to kind of bring the opportunity to the home base of the company so the members could be directly tied to it. So what happens is, now if you guys are in the market and if you hear of anybody who needs any handyman services, kitchen and bathroom remodeling, roofing and stuff like that, as our members, we want to give you guys a license, basically we'll give you a license and opportunity to now almost be like an agent and representation of FTB, to go out and speak with confidence that you are now a builder. And only thing you're doing is from the sales standpoint of just letting people know, hey, we can do your kitchen remodel. And then from there, I will have a team as well as myself that will come in. We will do all the estimating. We will land the project, and then you will be able to get a percentage off of that project as well, because ultimately that will become your particular client. So that's going to be another revenue stream that I'm going to be creating for FTB members. So therefore, you guys can start profiting off of remodeling services as well within the organization.
I like it. So I definitely, Ms. Janice and everyone else, definitely will be sharing information on Mighty Networks. So dates, times, upcoming events, or meetings, we'll definitely be sharing it on that platform as well. So our membership has been growing there, slow but steady. And so I encourage everyone, our members, to join us at Mighty Networks. You can find it in your Play Store, download the app, and then you just search for Flip These Bricks Academy and join our community. Anyone have any properties or anything that they would like to discuss in regards to real estate? As we're going to continue to open up the floor throughout the call. Any of our I see some more new faces have joined. If you would like to unmute and introduce yourselves, let us know about your business or what brings you to Flip These Bricks. How did you hear about us? We would love to hear.
I'm grateful for being here. I was invited by Apostle Vondra, and I do have investments in different things. and I'm definitely learning. I'm definitely learning more and more how to grow money. And I just completed my medical broker's license. And so I'm in that field, but I'm in a lot of different things where I'm getting just different revenue. In my community, I work with reentry people that comes from being from prison, helping them with getting a high school diploma. I'm working on my satellite school for high school diplomas for those that come from prison. And I'm also a care manager, but I'm also a recruiter in a lot of things. I recruit for a lot of businesses and grow like people's business. And so I'm doing that. My hands is just like in quite a bit of things. So as I get finances, I don't want to go get a, Fendi bag. I like to grow money. I like to have, money and choices. So that's why I'm here tonight, just listening in and learning. Thank you.
Well, we're so glad that you joined us. And if you would please share your information in the chat, because I do see where there's where we could benefit or partner up together in regards to education, building courses. So there is definitely an interest there. So if you would please share your information in the chat so that we can.
Who was that was just speaking, Jasmine?
It says Apostle Stevens. I didn't catch her first name though.
Okay,
In
I
this,
see.
my name is Taisha in this group.
Taisha. Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thank you so much for allowing me to speak.
Yes. Thank you, Taisha.
Yeah, definitely put your information in the chat, because I'm working on a program now for reentry for the prison system as well. So I definitely would like to, chat with you and see if we can collaborate and have some further communication on that.
For sure, because we were wanting, that's one of the things, our long-term visions is to teach the trades. So that's why I was saying there's definitely opportunity there to talk more. Okay, anyone else wanting to introduce themselves? Let us know. We don't know what you do, in real estate. I'm an agent, and I'm actually I'm actually what you should not be, and that's a secret agent. So we won't. My brokerage tells me that all the time. They're like, you can't be a successful agent by being a secret agent. So if you're wanting your business to be successful, you are the speaking piece. You are the talking point of it. So do not be afraid to introduce yourself and let us know what you do, what services you provide, what are some of your gifts, your talents, what's your purpose. We want to know.
Greetings to everybody. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
All right. So this is Apostle Mark Julius Bonrich. Actually, I was invited here by Apostle Vondres, and I want to say thank you for this opportunity. I'm actually talking from West Africa, Ghana, to be precise. West Africa, Ghana.
Awesome.
Yes. Yes. So I was discussing with one of God today, and she said I need to be in this room. So I came here to actually listen. Personally, I'm into the ministry, but I also I have lands and properties personally, also into gold business and practically real estate as well. So I'm open for new ideas and creativity as well. So I'm here to learn. Kingdom greetings, blessings. And I see the host smiling a lot. I like to smile as well. Amen.
Oh, yes. It's my God-given gift, It's what he gave me. He gave me a smile. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Do appreciate you. All right. So any other topics that we'd like to cover or touch on tonight? Mr. Dawkins, members?
Well, definitely following up with Vondra's referral, because I'm passionate and interested in developing in Ghana. I've been speaking to a group that built out a resort type community over in Ghana. Was even considering renting a place of my own just to go over there and meet people, just to see where to start. So it's good to just hear somebody on a call that's actually over there, because I'm just hearing, I'm seeing a lot of opportunities with land, and I know a couple of builders that's over there, doing some building. So if there's opportunity, we definitely power partnership. We are the global business network, so we need people on that side so we can branch into that area as well.
I also had one of my daughters that was on here, and she's in Jamaica. I don't see her on here now. Yeah, she was on early. She must have left. But that's another opportunity, Jamaica.
Yes, I know. Look at us. We're expanding. Is that the word I want to use? We're expanding. We're growing internationally. That's so awesome. And Vondas, we do appreciate all of the guests that you invited tonight. That is appreciated because spreading the word is how we grow. So, and that is important. You know, we want to grow. We want to be able to create partnerships. We want to help communities. And so we need to get the word out and let people know about this wonderful movement that we have going on. Slow and steady wins the race. So I truly believe in this movement. When Daniel approached me last year in October, actually it was maybe a year before that, but when I really got on board, I knew that there was something special about it, and that I wanted to be a part of it. So I am here. I'm committed. I'm here to help and assist in any way that I can. I love sharing knowledge. My background is actually in childcare, and I'm starting to see through this community that I am an educator, that I like to educate, and I love to give plans and timelines. So if you are a member and you're looking for some accountability to kind of organize your thoughts and to organize your steps to your goals, I am here for that. Please email me or text me. It's really what I enjoy doing. So I'm learning and growing and developing in this purpose, in this whole movement. I'm growing as well. So it's awesome. Very excited about it. All right. Thank you, Ms. Janice, for the confirmation. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. So if anyone else would like to share, we're opening up the floor. It's kind of like an open network time. You know, I'm also the one who's like the timekeeper. The more you join us, the more you'll know. Daniel's kind of quiet tonight. This is odd. But you know.
Okay, so I think I heard Mr. Daniels Hawkins saying he has some group of friends here in Ghana and as well looking to expand himself here in Ghana, which is also good, whereas it's not bad, you know. I think a lot of American businesses are, you know, venturing here in Africa because we, especially Ghana, we have quite a vast land, and not only the lands as well, but I think when it comes to natural resources and the minerals and all that, it's also good. And you know, because Ghana is also peaceful, looking at the inflow of visitors, especially from the diaspora and from the state. Oh, sorry, my background is into marketing and advertising, so don't mind me. I like to talk a lot. Oh, thank you. Amen. So yeah, so yes, I think it's a good idea, and I think Mr. Daniels, thank you for also validating Ghana as well, because I think when people come here, they really enjoy, you know, they really enjoy this place. So we give those of us also looking to expand and also set up. Mr. Daniels, please, you can come. I'll host you very good. I'm telling you, just come. I'll host you very well. You'll be happy to, you know, come here. So please, there are a lot of opportunities, and especially when you have truthful people and good people around you here, I think they can also, you know, walk you through and make your stay and also your investment here in Africa worth, you know, invested. So thank you for the opportunity. I count it a privilege to also speak here. Blessings to everybody.
Yeah, definitely appreciate it. And that's what we need. You know, we need an advocate, you know, that's from there, that's over there, that can share, you know, information and also govern, you know, what we want to create over there. You know, outside of us just, you know, here, we all got to make a living. We all here to make money, but, you know, we're a faith-based, you know, organization that's basically banking on self. You know, we're really big on community. So we always looking for opportunities on ways that we can give back, ways that we can educate, ways that we can teach. Um, I'm working on some things, and you know, and that's why I'm quiet tonight, Jasmine, because I got a lot of stuff to talk to you about that I just haven't shared with you over the last couple of days. So, you know, when the call is over, I'll be sharing some stuff with you that we can kind of pull together for the group as well. But you know, collectively, we're just looking for opportunity in the most humblest, respectful manner amongst one another to just be able to come together and find out the needs that we can do by just showing up every day and just creating new opportunities. And that's really what it's all about.
It is. So I am excited to say that, you know, a few weeks ago, we had a discussion about insurance, about life policies, life insurance policies. And I think some of you could tell that I was very passionate about that. So I kind of had a sidebar with George. So he's going to be doing a presentation coming very soon. So if you're unfamiliar with life policies, if you have questions or interests, and not just life policies, I think there's going to be other policies that he's going to discuss for small business owners. So we're going to try to kick that off. I'm thinking next Monday is what we're going to have it scheduled for. We'll definitely be sending out an email, but I know there's many people in our community who could benefit from this presentation and learning about coverage. Many of us that are even on this call are walking uncovered. Won't call any names out, but so yeah, I'm excited about that. Please tell your friends and family, tell people that you care about the presentation that George will be giving to us next week. All right. Hi, Miss Joanne. How are you? I thought you were unmuting to speak. Yes. How are you, ma'am?
Yes, when you started talking about insurance, that has piqued my interest. I'm just right now more of a participant or receiver of insurance, but I'd like to talk more about learning more about insurance and possibly starting a business in the insurance industry. And I don't know where to start. And I don't know if this is a proper place to do that. But perhaps someone could advise me or direct me
Definitely.
on how to, where to.
Yeah, we would love to.
And,
So if you could, please make sure that your information is in the chat. A phone number and a good email would be great. That way I can send you the information about our presentation next week. And then I can also connect you to George, and he will be able to answer more questions that you may have.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
for
much.
unmuting though. Thank you. Hi, I know I want to say name, but it's like, just introduce yourself.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Hi. I was trying to open my computer because I was in the phone, so I leave the phone and I just start my computer. My name is Ketchandriver. I met Mr. Joseph. I was the the lead driver.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, because it was very, very important for me to talk to him. He's very unique.
Yes.
So he invited me to this meeting. So right now,
Wonderful.
so yeah, I have an organization, but it's very little right now because I'm just started. I moved out from Puerto Rico to New York.
Okay.
So I like the immigrants. I protect immigrants, and this is my passion, to keep people safe. So when he told me about the community and all the possibility with the point of view and the
Yes.
organization agenda. So I said, let's try this. Let me see what is this, and let me see if that's gonna fit for me. But I have a lot of challenge because my first language is Spanish. So I was in the first beginning that I came to United States, I was learning English.
I
So
love it. Well, you're doing a great job. I understand you. So you're doing great.
that's great. You can call
Yes.
me KB.
KB.
Mm-hmm.
All right, awesome. Well, KB, we're so glad that you unmuted yourself and introduced yourself. Welcome to our community. Welcome to Flip These Bricks. Please make sure that you put your information in the chat because I definitely think there's opportunity for us to help you grow your community, and we can do the same. So thank you so much for joining us. Put your info in the chat. I'd love to follow up with you.
Greetings from the Los Angeles area.
Oh, hi.
My name is Ebony. Hi, I'm a Flip These Bricks member, and I am just very happy and grateful for all of the information that gets exchanged in the group. We're still growing, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get things done from over here. And I've said it a few times, and I'm constantly pressing forward and listening. So don't be surprised when I reach out to some of you. I heard a patent mentioned today. I've actually have a couple of things that I've built and designed, and Ramp Master had reached out to me before. So I would like to talk with you about how your patent process went.
Okay.
I reached out to Mr. George about his insurance, and he was able to get me some good information. So every week I'm hearing something. It's 4 o'clock here for me, and at that time I'm getting off of work and I'm picking up my daughter, so my camera is often off. But the information here is so good, and I'm so appreciative for it. And I'm just looking forward to contributing more and more and more as we continue to grow.
Oh, thank you, Ebony. We appreciate you. Even with the time difference, you are consistent and you are committed, and that is appreciated. That is appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And she didn't even mention all the knowledge that she has and experience in construction management. So she's definitely an attribute to our community, to our team. All
That
right.
was really sweet of you. Thank you. I did recently just finish a construction management certification at Columbia University. Work in construction management with Altitude Incorporated, and we build out commercial spaces in airports and restaurants and malls. I'm just trying to get my hands on. I want to get my hands on. I'm behind a desk most of the time. Sometimes I'm on site, but it's an amazing field to work in.
Yes. Very good. All right.
I want to.
Go ahead.
I heard someone speak, and she was talking about like those that come over. That's from different countries.
Yes, KD.
Yes, I'm not like, I don't like to call them like that word, but from other countries. Yes. And we work with a lot of people that come over here from other countries, and this is what we are implementing as well for them to get like their high school diplomas, also training programs, and also to create jobs for them as well. So we are working on that, and we like sign, quite a bit up for Medicaid, and get them care management services as well. Also other things that we're doing here in New York City. And so that is one of my heart's compassions and passions, is to help, because I see how they out there selling strawberries with their children sleeping in a box. That's just like so much commitment to be out in the rain just to get, food to feed your family. And we have to have that type of heart, that this is not our stuff, but it's for everyone.
Yeah, I love it. Well, definitely, I have your information, Taisha. And then Katie, please don't drop off the call without sharing your information too, because that's an opportunity for partnership. And that is our mantra, is,
Yeah.
the
She
power
mentioned,
through partnership.
she mentioned that she's in New York. She can tell where, which part of New York she are, because I'm in Rochester right now. Where you are?
I'm in the only borough that starts with the Bronx.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, that's wonderful to know, because right now, but my point of view is work with people that have title, professional title as a doctor, engineer, professional title, EV2, immigrants, people that doesn't know exactly that they have the right to put the professional file here because they don't know how to do it. Maybe they have to go back to college for get the diploma again. That's too much. That is not affordable. So that is the main point of view of this company. But we're new, so we're gonna love to talk to you. And because this is
I work with a lot of doctors. We also help people with getting home care services, all different type of services. Like my hand is in many pots, but I'm learning a lot, and I don't mind like connecting, because I know connections is very powerful.
It is. It is.
Well, we have doctors that doesn't have the permission to work here. They're immigrants, so they had to go back to college again.
Well, we have doctors that don't have permission to work here, but they are working.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, I don't know why or how, but they do.
Yeah. Well, this sounds like a great sidebar conversation. So if you ladies would just, I have your information, but Katie, make sure to put your info in the chat as well. And we'll make sure that you guys connect and continue that discussion. Yeah, so we're now approaching the 8 o'clock hour. Anyone else have anything that they would like to share this evening? Any real estate directed info, any properties? And then we always like to share and with good news. So did anybody have any successes this week that they may want to share with us as a
Yeah, so this is Janae. Hey, Jazz, Daniel,
Hey,
FTB
Janae.
family. So I just want to give a shout out to Mr. Anthony Brown for last week's tutorial because it was so inspiring that I ended up starting a second LLC, and I did some research here in Prince George's County here in Maryland. And now I know like how to get started with doing the property liens. So I'm so excited because now I feel like I have something now to hold on to. And if it wasn't for FTB, I wouldn't feel like this. You know, I've already shared it with Maria. We're going to do this, you know. So yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Anthony Brown. We also talked to Luther. So we're ready to rock and roll now that we kind of have like a, you know, like some kind of guide and path to follow so we can get up to the big leagues with Daniel and Jasmine and start flipping some houses in the near future. But this will be pretty much like our gateway to get there. So if you are unsure of what it is that we do, what you want to do, continue to, you know, join the calls every Monday. You will figure it out because I've been joining my calls like for months now. And so now that we understand what it is that our purpose is with FTB, you know, we're ready to rock and roll.
I'm having a proud mommy moment. I'm like, yeah, that's so cool. But also, Anthony, I do want to say that I'll definitely sidebar you as well because we had such a great interest, and we do want to have a follow-up call that's more engaging. Like maybe you can log on to the portal, kind of show us some more steps, a little bit more in depth. So I'll be reaching out to you to see when you have some availability for that because we definitely have an interest.
Yep, no problem. Definitely here to help. Just one plug I want to make too for Florida, of course, is that new train line that runs from Orlando to Miami. You know, they're picking up new lines, not new lines, but new stops. So that's something to watch. I know in Martin County, Treasure Coast, Cocoa, those are areas that our future train stations are coming. So those are good places, you know, hunt for properties, get a jump on, you know, jump on the big boys, you know.
So you said Martin County and Cocoa County?
Cocoa, the old Cocoa Beach is one stop that they're planning. Treasure Coast, but it's definitely Martin County, and there's another county. I forgot what it was, but yeah. But I'll follow up with some information on that as well.
You can post it in Mighty Networks.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay.
And also, Anthony, we got some big stuff going on with Anthony. That's some more business right there. I wanted to bring up to flip these bricks once we get it all together. But yeah, he inspired me as well, and we're working together as well on some things to present. Yes, most definitely. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I love that.
I appreciate you guys.
And yes, it's wonderful. And Joseph, we're gonna definitely schedule a time to talk to your New York client. Daniel's just been busy. It's been kind of hard to kind of loop it together, but it's gonna happen. And the one-on-one between you and I, because you know I have some questions and you got answers. All right.
I have some good news I'd like to share.
Yes, please.
Last week, I don't know if you guys knew or not, but I have a older brother that's 4 years older than me, had a stroke in 21. He's been in a nursing home, kind of roughly like the last 3 years. We brought him home in September. He was home for maybe about a month. November, he went back into the hospital, was in there for a whole month, had to send him to another nursing home. Well, just recently, last week, we brought him home while he was in the hospital back in November for a whole month. The hospital messed up and they, without permission, put him on a feeding tube. So he has a PEG tube in his stomach, which means that he wasn't able to eat by mouth. Well, on Saturday, I was away at one of my member's birthday celebration, and my niece sent me a picture of my brother eating a cookie. I was like, are you serious? Like, and he was surely enjoying that cookie. And
That's
today she called me again. He was actually sitting there eating, and like literally, I'm telling you, just God is so amazing, because to see him eating, right? It's been months since November since he had put anything to his mouth.
Wow.
And so that's a blessing for me.
That is.
Yeah.
That represents small steps. That's what I take away from that, as small steps.
Absolutely.
Right. All right. Were you going to speak, Daniel?
For me?
Yeah, I thought you were speaking. No.
I'm observant. I'm in learning mode tonight myself.
Right. I don't even know how to deal with this. I'm kind of like, what to do. So, well, I'm good for it. Well, it's been great, guys. So,
Oh, it looks like my daughter came back on too.
Hi, daughter.
In
Is that
Jamaica.
Debbie?
Debbie, yeah.
Debbie, would you like to introduce yourself? Would you like to be our intro, outro? She's like, no,
I think
Mom.
I put her on the spot.
You did. It's okay. It's no worries. She can come back again next week and introduce herself then. But as always, every week, I feel like our calls, they have their own uniqueness. I hope that every week you guys take away something, that you're more fruitful when you leave than when you came. I always enjoy the calls. I enjoy the connections that are being made on the weekly call as well, on our independent calls. So please, as I mentioned before, you can find out more information on our website. You can apply on our website. You can join us on Mighty Networks, and then come back next week for more information. We'll be talking insurance. Tell a friend, bring a friend. We enjoy the growth that happened tonight. There were many new faces, and we enjoy that so much. That is our purpose and our goal, is to grow our community. If no one else has anything else to say, I'll be more than happy to sign us out. Daniel, you're not going to say one last thing? I'm just kidding. This is crazy.
Last week and the weeks before, I'm being told that I'm saying too much. So this week, I'm observing today.
Okay. Well, that's a first. He's actually listening to what I say. All right. Well,
yeah, I remember when you said that, and he's like, he's not going to say much, and then he went on a whole dissertation.
Rant, right?
It was beautiful.
Well, we better take advantage of this,
in work
guys.
mode. That's all. Just in work mode. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of things running through the head. A lot of decisions. A lot of responsibilities, and they all just sitting on my desk today. He's simmered out. So that's what it is. What's going on tonight?
It's okay.
I can listen to you talk anytime.
I know it. You'll be back in your talking mode next week. So we'll enjoy the early release. Guys, we're getting released from school early today. All right.
Well, it's 6 minutes. It's not early.
We're usually here till 8:30, Miss
Oh,
Janice.
yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Jasmine.
That's true. Okay.
All right.
Can you hear me, Jasmine?
Yes, Maria, I can hear you.
Okay, so I have a request.
Okay.
Especially from Ms. Tolbert, the minister. So Jasmine and maybe Daniel, as you know, I've been going through a medical issue, right?
Yes.
And the issue is they found fluid covering a third of my right lung. And they had been doing various tests, no cancer, no lupus, no any of that. But my doctor called me a couple of weeks ago and told me that my T cells are up and we're treating me for sarcoidosis. So I'm requesting prayer from my community, those of you who are prayer warriors, to pray with me because I am draining anywhere from 700 to almost 1,000 milliliters of fluid every other day. I'm draining 3 days a week. So I'm just requesting your prayers. I'm in good spirit. It's God's report that I believe. I know that I'm okay. I'm not having issues breathing or anything like that. We just don't know why the fluid is constantly accumulating. So, but I'm requesting prayer. So
Okay.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think how we can do that is if Maria, we can have a sidebar of that. That's what we can do, right? I think that's the best way to handle that. I would say tonight, but unfortunately, I have to meet with Daniel, but we will definitely do that. And your information is in the chat. So
If
if
she
anyone,
wants to, I'm sorry, if
No?
she could definitely call me tonight. My information is in the chat and we can pray as soon as we get off the call.
Yes. Okay, Maria. So do you have Miss Vondra's number? Do you want me to text it to you? Are you able to get it out of the chat? Because I can text it.
Would you, yeah, text it to me.
Yep.
I
I'm gonna
definitely meant sidebar prayer. Yeah, not on the call.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, I would have, but I just want
I
to be
know, but
mindful
yeah, I
of the
was,
group.
yeah.
So, but yeah, so I will definitely text you. I'll do a group chat, group text between the two of you right now, and then you can follow up offline.
Thank you.
But I'm always praying for you, Maria. Always,
You
always,
are.
always.
You are. Thank you, Jasmine.
You're welcome. And we're gonna I'll reach out to you guys as well so we can have a follow-up call. I want to find out what happened with Luther.
Yes, ma'am.
all
Thank
that
you.
good- Yeah,
Okay.
no problem.
Right. Okay. Oh, we're
All
coming
right.
up at 8:30.
Right? Okay, Miss Jenna's like, let me go. All right. Good night, guys. Have a great week.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Bye.
Take care. She's like, I want my free time.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. It was a great call. Thank you so much.
Good night. God bless
Yep.
everybody.
Same to you. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night, guys. Good night, good night. Good night, everyone. Good night, Mr. Sherrod. We didn't hear from you tonight, but good night.
Oh, good night. Did you hear me this time?
Have a great night. Say it again.
Did you hear me?
I did. Have a great night.
No, okay. Good night.
All right. You too. I was like, even Daniel already hung up. I'm just going to end the call, guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.